Good morning, paper crafters. I am back today with another layout, and I am going to do something just a little bit different for me. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I have here is a 12 by 12 brown cardstock with 11.5 by 11.5 pink cardstock and 11.25 by 11.25 blue and white cardstock. Before I attach this blue and white one, I'm going to attach my grass, which is cut at 11.5 by 2 inches. Let's get this adhered here. And the reason I want to attach my grass first is because I did it just a little bit bigger to make sure that it would fit on here fully. So let me go ahead and cut off this excess. And then go ahead and attach this blue one down. Okay, and I inked 3 of the sides with my Tim Holtz vintage photo. So let's make sure I do this properly, which I already think I messed up. That's okay, we can do this one. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting so confused with this, but I am. Because I put this on the wrong side. It should have been right. Yeah, it should have been down here. Okay. Well, I tried. See, I told you this is different for me. I'm not used to adhering my papers here. So that the 2 pages connect. So let's get this peeled off. Okay, so now I've got my 3 sides inked up, and I'm going to put this right over here. I'm going to turn it upside down so I can see it better. Line this up the best I can. Okay, so now let's get this re-adhered on here. So line it up to the edge of the blue and white stripe paper. Down like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take this little hill and that goes right here. Sorry if you guys can hear my phone ringing upstairs. Okay, so there. And then I've already done this other side, so it matches up like this. There we go. Okay, now I want to say something real fast here. I got this tacky glue. I've seen people use it before, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to try it out. It was only $1 at Dollar Tree, and I do not recommend this glue at all. It kind of warped my paper a little bit, and when I did my paper piecing, the glue comes out everywhere, and it will not come off with my glue eraser. So this will be going to my girls so they can just have it. That's my little tidbit for today. Did not work. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and lay these down. I'm going to put my Stagecoach here and my clouds here. Now my Stagecoach is cut at 7 inches by 4 3/4, and it was just done by Studio Illustrate and Silhouette. And my clouds are all cut at 6 inches wide, and they were also found in just a basic in Silhouette Studio store. Okay. And then my sun is 5 1/4 by 5 1/8, and this is just going to go over here. And this cloud is going to shade it a little bit right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my clouds and my sun adhered first, because the Stagecoach and the horses are going to be a little tricky. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. And I inked my clouds in cobalt blue. This is going to go like this, and then I'm going to cut off these rays from the other side, and then I can go back in and attach the rays with wet glue. So I'm going to just go back under here and attach a little bit of my wet glue. I'm almost out of this Tombow, and I can go back to my zip dry, which is actually what I used for years and I prefer. But I thought a while back I bought different glues, thought it'd be fun to try them all out and then see what I like. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the rest of the rays because they will be covered up. So, hope you are in camera. Let me make sure that you can see this double. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to adhere my other cloud. It's going to go right there. Okay. Next, I have my photo mats, and these two rectangle photo mats are cut at 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. And they're going to go like this. My square ones are 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I have these all high enough so that my die cuts don't bother them. Okay, let's get these adhered. And this pink paper is a little shimmery, and so I thought that would be kind of fun just to add a little bit of shimmer from the sun. That's what it made me think of, because it's outside and the sun reflects off the little shimmers. Kind of interesting how us paper crafters think sometimes, huh? Okay. Line this up again. And this flower paper, let me show it to you. So this is the paper pad that the shimmer paper comes from. It's called the Shimmer Stack by Die Cuts with a View. And the flowered paper comes from Boho Vibes by Paper Studio. There we go. Okay, now for the tricky part, my idea. Let's see if I can do this. So I have these horses, and these are cut out by Doodlebug Designs. And one horse is going to go right here, and the other one right here. And then same thing over here. I'll put the right here. Now what I'm going to do is take this twine, this is some twine from my garden that I use in my garden, and I'm going to make reins for these horses, attaching it to the Stagecoach. So let's see if this works out. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and attach my Stagecoach. I'm going to put a little bit of wet glue just on this thin part here. And then I'm going to take my twine. Let's make this pretty long so I can always cut it off. And I'm going to attach this twine here first to the Stagecoach. If you guys ever watch old westerns, they always attach their, oh, let me strip here by the driver's seat. Their Stagecoach, or their reins, they will wrap them around the brake. So let's see if I can kind of mimic that. Okay. And then I'm going to take it and attach it to my horse's muzzle, because obviously the reins would attach to the bridle that goes into their mouth. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, so take a little bit of glue and just attach it right here. Okay. Hope that sticks. And then attach. I'm going to just use wet glue because I need to hold on to this rope, the reins, right? Okay. I'm going to attach him right here up to the edge. Okay. Then I'm going to take my other horse and do the same thing. So this horse is going to go right about here. And again, I'm going to leave a little slack because I can take that rope and tuck it under. But if it's too short, that'll be too difficult to do. Okay, so attach it here. Hold on to it once again. And it already came off the other one. Okay. see. Here. There. And we attach that one. Okay. I'm just going to let this hang off over here for right now, just because I don't want to pull off if I don't have to. All right, so let me go ahead and attach this to the back of his back here, because the reins would go over their back and into the Stagecoach driver's hands. Okay. I'll just attach a little bit here. I'm hoping by putting glue throughout, it'll keep it from unattaching. Okay. I wonder if this children's glue, this tacky glue will work better just for this. Let's see. Maybe I will keep it after all. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. So go across this horse's back, attach the twine, and then take some of this kids glue. Okay. And just mix it right in there. I'm gonna wipe it off just a little bit. Okay. Next, I'm going to take these horses and do the same thing. Let's see. Another long strand of twine. And attach it on here. Okay. Trim this off just a little bit. And I think I'm going to go ahead and glue these horses down first. So it's there on top. Okay, so this horse is going to go right here. And that'll help hold down that back twine as well. And then my other horse, do the same thing. And on my horses, I used my glaze 3D pen to make their hooves and their eyes glossy. Maybe I should put a foam adhesive back there since he's not going down all the way, but that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take this twine that I've already attached to the Stagecoach, and we're going to go ahead and attach to the horse. So here and across here. And again, I'm going to make this lax so I can go under the page when I'm done. Sorry, I hope I'm not talking too quietly. Sometimes when I'm thinking, I get a little soft in the voice. So, okay. So I'm going to let those dry. And while those are drying, I'll put the caps on everything. Kind of made a mess over here, didn't I? I am going to attach this little bird. This bird is by Sarah Bailey, and the pink one is at 2 inches by 2 inches. So get my glue to come down. And I'm going to stick this little bird right up here on top of this photo mat. And then my second bird, excuse my reach, is cut at 1 inch by 1 1/4 inch. And he's going to come down here and act like he's flying or talking to the horses. Okay. Then I have these little butterflies. I'm going to attach to the corners of my photo mats. This one's going to go here, putting glue only on one side. And I also used my Glaze 3D pen on the butterfly's body. Okay. And my last two butterflies will go over here. This one down here. And this one, I don't know. It's up here. I forget how I laid it out originally. Do you guys ever do that? Alright, so. And the butterflies, I tell you, they're cut at 1 inch by 1 1/4. And they are just found in silhouette in a grouping of summer shapes. Then I have all these little flowers. So I'm going to take my pick-me-up, and I am just going to, I'll just dump them out right here. This is, I'm just going to attach them on the grass. I'm going to go ahead and get my Zig 2-way pin and mark them down here. Sometimes these tools aren't as good as you would think. Okay, so there, another flower here, and I sure hope you guys can see all this. Okay, another flower here. And I ink these up with a raspberry stamp. Trying to make sure that the stamp side is up. Put someone over here by the Stagecoach. Of course, my horses, if they saw these luscious grass and flowers, they'd be eating them. And let's see, should I put any more down? Maybe right up here. And this I'll just go ahead and put them right here in the corner. Oops, sorry, my hand just hit the tripod holder. And this one we'll put right here. Okay. This back in here. Now I'm gonna take my scissors and cut this off right here. Get rid of that string and cut this one off right there. Okay, and then they're attached. And cut this one right in the middle. Same for this one. Hopefully I'm leaving myself enough room. There. Okay, so let me move this one out of the way for a second. Okay, and then I'm going to flip this one over. And I should have brought my masking or my regular tape up here. I forgot. So I will probably go over this with tape later. But just to show you, I'm going to attach these right to the back. Okay. And then bring this one in and do the same thing. Fold them over. Alright, so that is my double 12 by 12 layout Stagecoach, and how I attached, oh, you know what, okay, this is going to have to go down a little bit more to line up with this guy. Alright. Using twine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below, and I'd appreciate it if you would hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye.